Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode number 2 of Let's Play Knights of the Chalice. Let's play Hearkenwold Knights of the Chalice 2 user module. So you may notice things on my screen are very bunched together. Hope you're doing well, by the way. But this is how we're going to play this one. So you can see we have video this time. I can't seem to make it full screen and have OBS record. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to roll with it like this, but no big deal. It's pretty good. So I wanted to show you guys last time how we made
Model selected.
Our character, Elzarian. There we are right there, the elf champion. Couldn't view the character. We're an EVERRR elf. 1 second, guys. Alright, we are back. So, this is not a good way to show it, actually. Let's remake Elzarian, and we'll go from there. I'll do it quickly, so you guys don't have to... I know the first episode was audio only, but I'll show you what I did to make the character. So here we go. At least we have video this time. Everything is all good. I'll show you guys all the options and everything. And all the races here and everything that we poured over ended up going with elf. You can pause the video to kind of see what we did. There's EVERRR. Flying, -2 dex, -5 speed, and sonic vulnerability. Hair, I think we went with 2. Elf 1, height was 115%. Or you know what, maybe just 110%. Oh, the token gets taller. That is super cool. By the way, there is the sprite. We can click high res on it. Notice how it's the exact character. That is very awesome. And we can auto create the token, which gives us that. I think everything is good here. White wings, Elzarian, EVERRR. Alright, let's continue. And there we are. Class, we ended up going with champion, I believe. Alignment was chaotic good. Can't get less than a 16. Wow, 18 wisdom. Ended up going with, I think, a 15 wisdom. I like charisma. Oh, it looks like we went with a 13 Cha. It's very important for champions. For champion spells. You know what, maybe we have to just sacrifice charisma for this module. Cha modifier determines reflex saving throws to avoid the effects of spells like fireball. Party's average charisma influences prices when trading with an NPC. A high average charisma gives you discounts, while a low average increases the prices you pay. And that's about it. So prices you pay. Oh, Cha modifier determines the difficulty class of a monster's spell-like ability or gaze attack. Determines the duration of several cleric domain powers. Determines the smite difficulty class. Yeah, that's stuff that doesn't apply to us. So yeah, it's basically just for prices and just for role-playing, basically. So honestly, let's leave that at 15. And we'll maybe even, leave that at 12. 12, 13, 11, that looks pretty good. Again, we have Surge score of 18, Word of Honor, Streetwise, Elf Search, Diplomacy, Divine Champion of Good. We didn't see this. A Divine Champion of Good. Let's see, there's human diplomacy. Diplomacy, negotiation, and influencing others. Divine Champion. If your party includes a Paladin, okay, we went over that. We can call upon the power of a good divinity when facing a difficult situation. Low light vision of Elf. Pretty self-explanatory, but I do want to see what they wrote about it. When exploring caves and other dark places, a character may receive an advantage if he's a dwarf, elf, kobold, half-elf, human, or wizard with an owl or cat familiar. A character or creature with dark vision, blind sight, or the true seeing ability may receive the same benefit, low light vision. And flying creature. Okay, so we're going to roll with these stats. Let's continue. And our divine spells again were Summon Elemental, Shield of Faith, Magic Stone, Divine Favor, I think. Cure Light Wounds was one of them, and the last spell I think was Divine Favor. And let's take a look at those 5 spells. Let's see. Cure Light Wounds, Divine Favor, Magic Stone, Shield of Faith, +2 deflection bonus to armor, and that bonus increases. Summon Elemental. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's continue. And then we had weapon groups, two-handed swords, reach weapons. There's also picks, interestingly. Like picks, like mining picks and stuff. That'd be pretty cool, but I think I am going to go ahead with flails and feats. We went with battle cunning just to refresh. Your critical hit confirmation rolls gain a bonus equal to your intelligence modifier. So we took that. And honestly, I took divine armor. When wearing medium or heavy armor, you don't take any penalty to speed. Attack focus would be good too. +1 bonus to attack rolls with all weapons because we only have a 13 strength. So we could really use that. You know what? I might have to... Let's clear that selection. I don't think I'm going to go with battle cunning. Even though it's equal to our intelligence modifier, which I think is +3. Since we have a 6 modifier. Yeah, it's +3. It is tempting, but I think we need the attack focus because with a 13 strength, our bonus is only, let's see what the modifier is. Where did we see that modifier? I don't know where we saw that. Oh, divine weapon, no. Oh, to attack rolls. I don't know where we found that. That modifier thing. But yeah, I guess it's a +1 to attack rolls because the 13 is only going to be like a +1 or 2. I wish I could see that again. How did we do that? Check divine armor. No. I don't know where we clicked for that. Divine weapon. You must be a champion. I like bypassing damage reduction. That's really cool. Modifier. So 13 is a +1. Our attack bonus only gets a +1, but we get a pretty good attack bonus the way it is. So I'm going to go with attack focus. It's so tempting to get that battle cunning because our intelligence is +3. A critical hit confirmation roll will gain +3. So we'll basically be confirming our crits a whole lot easier. But I mean, Divine Armor I feel is a necessity because we already have -5 speed. So if we were to wear medium or heavy armor, which we'll need with an 11 constitution score, that would take us to like 15 speed. Whereas here, we don't take any penalty at all to speed with medium or heavy armor. So we'll go Divine Armor, Divine Fortune. Cast the spell Good Fortune as a level 7 spell. Alteration personal spell, casting time free action. Cost 500 to cast. Duration until rest or until discharged. You gain the Fortune condition. When your hit points would drop to 0 or below because of a melee attack, ranged attack, or a spell, dealing a number of damage dice, you immediately benefit from a heal spell, and the spell is discharged. 500 gold cost, that's pretty cool. So we took the Divine Armor, and I think we'll take... We're not going to use a shield. We'll take the... We'll take Battle Cunning next time. Let's keep it basic and take Attack Bonus. Or Attack Focus. Divine Armor. There we are. There's our feats, and we're all done. There's Elzarian. The EVERRR Elf. Cool. So that's our main character. So it says to please add at least one character to the party. We'll maybe make 4 and see how it goes, or 6. So let's create another character. We'll make them female. And this character, let's see, we have a champion. Say we're making four characters, or... You know what, let me go back for a second. Let's go like this. Let's add Elzarian. And then let's just add... Okay, so apparently we can have a 6-person party. Set avatar as Elzarian. And it looks like, yeah. So... We'll go with 6 then. So a champion and maybe a female. Half salamander. What is half salamander? 75 ability score points, medium size, speed 20. Plus 1d6 fire damage on all attacks. Special skills detect heating and cooling. Subraces, a Flame Brother, no change. Frost Brother, -1 ability point, but cold damage on attacks instead of fire. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, the Mantis. This is awesome. Always female, medium size and speed 40. 4 claw attacks. Can wield up to 4 light weapons. See weapon and natural attack mixing and light weapon restriction. Oh, cannot wear armor. I did not notice that, but +3 natural armor bonus to armor class. Rake special ability, special skills light sleep. Wind Mantis, a Stone Mantis, +1 natural armor bonus, -10 speed, and a Painted Mantis, +2 strength, -2 dex, -10 speed. So, lots to take in here. First of all, let's look at how the claw attacks work. Natural weapons. Weapons which are physically part of a creature are called natural weapons. Unlike manufactured weapons, creatures do not gain additional attacks with their natural weapons when their base attack bonus increases. When a creature has several types of natural weapons, one of them is said to be primary while all others are secondary. Attacks with secondary natural weapons take a penalty of -5 to the attack roll. If the creature uses a manufactured weapon, then the manufactured weapon is considered to be primary while natural weapons are considered secondary. So it seems our 4 claw attacks will take a -5 to attack roll. The most common types of natural attacks are bite, claw, gore, slam, tail slap, and wing. Gonna hit my water bottle, guys. 1 sec. Some creatures have a choice of primary natural weapons. For example, mummies have 2 kinds of primary slam attacks, one that inflicts constitution damage and one that inflicts strength damage. When attacking, one of the 2 attacks is chosen. Oh, that wasn't everything. So those are the 4 claw attacks. We found out they're made at a -5 attack bonus. Can wield up to 4 light weapons. But we have to see weapon and natural attack mixing. Some creatures can perform a full attack action that includes both natural weapons and manufactured weapons. The number of natural weapon attacks is then reduced by 1 for each one-handed or light manufactured weapon used by the creature, and by 2 for each two-handed manufactured weapon used by the creature. For example, Clactic, the mantis, has 4 claw attacks. When Clactic wields a kukri, her full attack includes the normal kukri attacks, plus 3 remaining claw attacks. The number of kukri attacks depends on the base attack bonus. The claw attacks are treated as secondary weapons, right? So it seems like if we're carrying weapons, if we had 4 light weapons, that would negate the 4 claw attacks. Light weapon restriction. Mantis characters can wield up to 4 light weapons or 1 one-handed weapon together with up to 3 light weapons. Alternatively, they can wield just a single two-handed weapon. Also see the feat oversized 2-weapon fighting. Oh, that's a feat that we have to take. And also the mantis has Rake. A creature with this special attack gains extra natural attacks when it grapples its foe. Normally a monster can attack with only 1 of its natural weapons while grappling, but a monster with the Rake ability usually gains 2 additional claw attacks that it can use only against a grappled foe. So that's pretty cool if we go with the grapple route. Light sleep, I'm not sure how to check that. Special skills. I didn't see that here. Mantis light sleep. It is particularly difficult to surprise a sleeping mantis. It's pretty cool. Say we were to go with a mantis. It uses the orc body. Unfortunately, there's no mantis sprite. It looks like, at least that's what it seems to be. Maybe if we can not auto-create it. Yeah, there's no sprite for... Oh, there's a mantis. There's a mantis right there, and there's a centaur. Nice. So we can use that. Ah, that's the high res, okay. So would there be a mantis in here in the high res? Could potentially go that. Oh no, you see the 2 heads. Oh wow, this is literally all the sprites. Can we search for mantis? Oh, the best it's got is the Hydra Green, but I mean we can always have a not so high res token, and you don't want to auto create the token because it doesn't have the mantis head. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, height about 100%. I don't think height matters, does it? No, we're not auto-creating the sprite, so even this body doesn't matter because this is going to be the sprite for her. The mantis sprite. Hair, again, I guess for like... certain certain things, maybe the body and stuff is necessary. Now, do we go with wind or stone? +1 natural armor bonus, -10 speed. Caravaner, +4 charisma, -2 dex, -10 speed. Wow. Now I was thinking if we do make this mantis, we'd probably go painted because this is going to be a character that's in the front row next to my champion. But not necessarily that. Could go with Caravaner, Mantis, Kaplan, Matsumaki, Mercilia, Sutran, Rayloon. I like the name Rayloon. So let's just see if we continue here. And we go Mantis, only 75 ability points till we have to pick a class. Something that like charisma benefits, like a sorcerer. Storm Warriors? The Thunder Spirit. Storm Warriors are often members of a wild tribe or former tribe members. They are fearsome combatants with a close connection to nature. This connection allows them to cast divine spells focusing on animals, healing, fire, lightning, the wind, and the earth. These spells are drawn directly from the spell list of the druid. Storm Warriors often collaborate with druids and rangers. In terms of fighting abilities, Storm Warriors are just as good as fighters. The increased focus on combat does mean that Storm Warriors lose access to some of the high-level spells of druids. D10 hit dice, and they use Wisdom. So, let's see, what else would use Charisma? A Paladin is a thought. The Holy Crusader. A Mantis Paladin. The Paladin is also called Knight Errant, Holy Warrior, or Crusader. Paladins are pure and noble souls devoted to righteousness. Their duties include upholding the law, helping others, healing the wounded, protecting the innocent, supporting the oppressed, and battling the forces of evil wherever they may hide. Paladins are trustworthy and charismatic. They are selfless and do not care about the accumulation of wealth. Compassion, honor, faith, charity, truth, discernment, abstinence, and forbearance are all important values to the Paladin. He can be merciful if he sees a potential for redemption. A Paladin follows the laws of the land at all times unless they contradict his efforts to do good. Some Paladins command the military forces of a church, while others work in small groups or individually. We can see what they get. Smite Evil, Greater Aura of Courage, bonus feats. Charisma. Is for Smite Evil. Divine Grace. The Paladin gets extra spell slots. Wait. Okay, the Paladin swears an oath at level 1. Each oath grants different benefits. At level 11, the Paladin's oath is renewed, unlocking additional benefits. Smite Evil. With this ability, a Paladin gains an attack bonus equal to his Charisma modifier, if positive, on a single melee attack against a creature of evil alignment, and the damage roll increases by the Paladin's level. On a failed attack, the ability is not used up. Well, that's cool. Activated as a free action. That's cool too. Supernatural. Divine Grace. The Paladin gains a one-time bonus on all saving throws. The bonus is equal to the character's base Charisma modifier up to +4. You always get at least +1. In addition, the Paladin gets extra spell slots depending on the character's base Charisma. Thus, you get bonus spell slots from both your Wisdom and your Charisma. Lay on Hands. From level 2, the Paladin can heal the injuries of a single living creature with a touch. This is a supernatural ability that requires a standard action. You can use this ability a number of times per day equal to your base Charisma modifier, minimum of 1. You do not need a free hand for this ability because you can touch the recipient with your weapon. Each use of Lay on Hands heals 1d6 hit points of damage per 2 class levels of the Paladin rounded up. Scare Undead. From level 3, the Paladin can perform a melee touch attack against a single undead creature. Targets that fail on a willpower saving throw become halted for 1 round per 2 levels. Using this ability reduces your remaining number of uses of your Lay on Hands ability by 1. The difficulty class is equal to 10 plus half the character level plus charisma modifier. Paladins who have taken the oath against undeath receive a +1 bonus to the difficulty class of Scare Undead at level 11 and above. Scare Undead is a supernatural ability that requires a standard action. You do not need a free hand for this ability because you can touch the recipient with your weapon. Or, look at all this stuff, oh my gosh. Aura of Courage. All allies within 10 feet of a paladin, including the paladin himself, gain a bonus of +1 to their willpower saving throws. This is a supernatural effect that applies even to mindless creatures. In addition, the paladin gains immunity to fear effects. Greater Aura of Courage. The bonus from Aura of Courage increases from +1 to +2. Holy Shield. When the paladin is holding a shield, all allies within 10 feet of the paladin, including the paladin himself, gain a bonus of +4 on reflex saving throws against gaze attacks and breath weapon attacks from dragons and other creatures. Spells. Oh, it is Wisdom. The leading ability for paladin spells is Wisdom. A paladin can activate divine spell scrolls of any spell in the lists of the paladin, ranger, druid, and cleric. Paladin spells cannot be used to counterspell another spellcaster. Spell picks at every level from level 2. A paladin can use somatic spells while holding a light shield, but not a heavy shield or tower shield. The paladin's caster level is equal to his character level. Paladins can cast somatic spells while wielding a two-handed weapon or several weapons at the same time, because switching a weapon from one hand to the other is a free action. List of paladin spells, paladin feats, different ones we can look at. Alright, so you do get quite a few things from charisma, but ultimately your spells are going to be based on wisdom, what spells you can cast. And look at this, 75 ability points for the Mantis. That is not a whole lot. I guess we can take intelligence, although we have to have at least probably like an 8 or a 10 to read scrolls or something. Charisma cannot go higher than a 16, I guess. Whereas wisdom we can get up to an 18, but we won't. We'll go to like 15. Strength. Something like that could be pretty cool. So a +3 bonus for charisma, so lots of uses of her paladin abilities. Con is only 11. Dex is only, you know what, I'd probably go maybe something like that. Maybe even, oh, we can't take strength over 14. I think we need another point. No, it just won't go over 14. And wisdom, so we have a bonus point. Maybe take wisdom to 16. Search score of 9. Word of honor. Religion. Expanded skill. I know I saw religion here. Where was it though? Paladin Purity includes the ability to detect evil creatures and detect evil magic. Word of honor. Religion, cleric, bishop, and monk only. I guess paladin too. Includes detect evil, detect undead, gods, demons, churches, sects, temples, monasteries, history, the planes. And word of honor includes honor, oaths, rules, nobility, royal families, illicit trust, diplomacy, etiquette. Mantis, light sleep. Diplomacy paladin, detect evil paladin. Divine champion of good. So that would give us 2 Divine Champions of Good, which is interesting. Which again, Divine Champions of Good. Right, can call on a good deity in a time of trouble. I don't know. What else would benefit from Charisma? Sorcerer. Charisma. A bard? Yeah, I think a bard. Maybe others, I'm not sure. The only thing about a paladin is it kind of locks us out from doing anything shady. Because she'll end up losing her... she has to take an oath, so... Right? Paladins have to take an oath at level 1, yeah. Let's look at the oaths. During character creation, paladins must select from the list below a knightly oath. Each oath provides different benefits at level 1. Additional benefits are obtained when paladins renew their oath at level 11. Oath of the Defender. Swear to defend the innocent bravely and selflessly. At level 1, you gain 6 additional hit points, and the armor class bonus from your spell Shield of Faith increases by 1. At level 11, you gain another 8 additional hit points, and the caster level of your spell Break Enchantment increases by 1. Cool. The Hospitaler, I don't know. Swear to fight evil through healing the innocent or allies so they can return to the fight. At level 1, your Lay on Hands ability is improved from D6 to D8, and your spell Cure Light Wounds is empowered for free. And empowered require a spell slot 2 levels higher than that of the original spell. The benefit is that all numeric effects are increased by 50%. So the effects of Lay on Hands or Cure Light Wounds is increased by 50%. At level 11, Lay on Hands ability goes to D10, and Cure Serious Wounds is empowered for free. The Avenger. Swear to fight for justice and destroy the forces of evil. At level 1, your smite attack damage increases by 2 points, and the bonuses from your spell Divine Favor increase by 1. At level 11, smite attack damage increases another 2 points, and the DC of your spell Judgment increases by 1 point. The difficulty class and Judgment is a paladin spell. This 60-foot line spell deals non-good creatures 1d6 points of damage per level, reflex for half. Non-good creatures are also dazzled for a round or blinded if they fail on a willpower saving throw. If you're wielding a weapon with a magic enhancement bonus, such as the +5 from the Holy Sword spell, the damage dealt to each target is increased by the value of your weapon's enhancement times 2. Wow. Only the primary melee weapon counts. That's pretty cool. Then we've got the Oath of Devotion. Swear to uphold righteous divine commands stalwartly. At level 1, you gain 1 additional spell slot of level 1, and the spell level of your spell Freedom of Movement Touch is reduced by 1. At level 11, you gain 1 additional spell slot of level 2, and the effect of your spell Enhance Ability Paladin increases by 2 points for Enhance Ability. Against undeath, swear to eradicate the unholy scourge of undeath from this mortal plane. At level 1, you benefit from a +1 attack roll against evil undead creatures, and the difficulty class of your Scare Undead increases by 1. At level 11, you benefit from a +2 attack roll against evil undead and +2 damage roll against undead. Paladin Oath against fiends. You swear to repel demons and devils from the lower planes so that others never have to look into the horror of these foul planes. At level 1, you benefit from +1 attack roll against evil outsiders and +1 armor bonus from the spell Mass Protection from alignment. At level 11, you gain +2 attack roll against evil outsiders and +1 armor class bonus for your spell Mass Greater Protection from alignment. And finally, against dragons, Swear to battle and thwart the oppressive and destructive chromatic dragons and their minions. At level 1, you benefit from +1 attack roll against evil dragons and +1 damage roll, bonus against large creatures and bigger. At level 11, you benefit from +2 attack roll against evil dragons and +2 damage rolls against large creatures and bigger. So that's the oath they have to swear. Now, paladins can read any scroll. I don't know if 9, let's see if intelligence. Determines willpower saving throws to avoid the effects of spells like hold person and sleep. Provides access to restricted feats. Intelligence modifier determines the number of bonus weapon proficiencies. Wizard and mage bonus spell slots. Nothing so far about us. Determine search score. Calculate bonus spells. Let's see what else intelligence does. I guess there's no, like, if the intelligence is too low, you can't read scrolls. I'm not seeing that here. Ability to memorize facts and use logic, so just poor memory and poor logic, I guess, rather than like can't read. So actually we can take that to 8. Can't get another point of wisdom. Yes, we can. Taking that to +4, I believe. Is it +17 4? Let's see, how did we do this again? Lawful good, paladin, ability points. Modifier, 17 is +3. Still, if we get a level up and put a point in, take it to +4. Can't put charisma anymore. Can't put strength anymore. Get another point of dex. Or even another point of con. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's continue. A Caravanner Mantis. Rayloon. So we get a Paladin Oath, 3 weapon group selections, and 2 feats. Cannot wear armor though, and she's a Paladin. Additional pairs of arms. This is going to be really interesting. Paladin Oath. Make her a better healer. Defend the innocent bravely and selflessly. Yes, I think we'll get this for the additional hit points and the armor class bonus from Shield of Faith increasing. Although, let's see, Avenger. Smite attack increases damage. Divine Favor. Devotion. Undeath is also interesting. +1 attack roll against evil undead. No, we'll go with the Defender. 6 additional hit points. weapon groups. So we definitely want... what do we want? Can only wield one two-handed sword, so that's going to be out. Or one two-handed weapon, I should say. Don't know much about picks, except that I guess they're two-handed. Light swords. Probably one-handed swords. Oh boy. And either axes, hammers, or maces. Let's go with maces. And 2 feats. We have a Paladin feat, Blessed Aura of Courage. With this feat, the radius of your Aura of Courage increases from 10 to 15 feet. Extra lay on hands, extra smite, heroic shield, heroic weapon. Against dragons, outsiders, and undead, the Paladin gains a divine bonus of +1 on attack rolls and +2 on damage rolls, and they stack with all other bonuses. Need something that's going to make legendary shield. Okay, I need something that's going to make her more defensive. Widen protection. No. Improve natural armor. The natural armor bonus to AC increases by 1 point. Can be selected once only. Armor reflex? Well, she can't wear armor. Attack focus. Extra smite. Heroic shield. When the paladin is holding a shield, all allies within 10 feet of the paladin, including the paladin, gain +2 to their armor class against dragons, outsiders, and undead. In addition, the reflex bonus against breath weapons from Holy Shield increases from +4 to +8 for the paladin only. Oh wait a minute. Doesn't she have Holy Shield already? No, it doesn't look that way. Thought she had the ability Holy Shield or something. Restrict limbs to light weapons. Okay, right, we know about that. All shield proficiencies. Each additional weapon for the additional pairs of arms provide an extra offhand attack. So if you place a second weapon in your left hand, the offhand, you gain an extra attack every round using that weapon as part of the full attack action. However, while fighting in this way, you receive a penalty of -6 on attack rolls for your attacks with the primary hand, and penalty of -10 for attacks with the offhand. The feat 2 weapon fighting reduces the penalty on the primary hand by 3 and the penalty of the offhand by 7. If the offhand weapon is a light weapon, such as a dagger or short sword, then both penalties are reduced by 2 points. The feat Excellent 2 weapon fighting further reduces the penalties on both primary and offhand to -1. The offhand weapon is a light weapon, then both penalties are eliminated. When your character deals damage with the offhand weapon, only 50% of the strength bonus is added to the damage roll. A character with a strength penalty rather than a bonus would still add 100% of his penalty. Okay, so that's interesting. So one of our feats almost has to be 2 weapon fighting. If we can even get it, I don't think... there we go. No. Is it here? 2-handed weapon expertise. Oh man, 2 weapon fighting is not a thing right now. Multi-attack? Penalty on secondary attacks with natural weapons is reduced. Improved weapon and shield style. So this is not going to be quite as nasty as I was hoping. How do I get a hold of... better two-handed weapon or two-handed fighting? Sorry guys, we're gonna have to go back. Wait, this was not where I wanted to go. All right, we have to go to... Wait, we have to go to scores here. Let's see if we were to get a 14 dex. Right, then we get weapon finesse. And 2 weapon fighting. So we need a dexterity of 13. But we also need to get weapon finesse with a dexterity of 13. We'd use our dex modifier rather than strength. So this is going to be all sort of funky. You can even go like, oh, we can't, yeah, we can go 9 strength and like 15 dex. This is the weirdest paladin ever. Let's just see what this would look like. Paladin oath. Yeah, we need that bonus there. Weapon groups, one-handed sword, light swords, and maces. But for feats, we're pretty much tied to weapon finesse because whenever you conduct, we're 47 minutes in on this one character. Wow. I'm going to wrap it up here in a second. When you conduct a melee touch attack, unarmed attack, or a melee attack with a light weapon, natural weapon, or rapier, you use your dexterity modifier rather than your strength modifier to determine the attack roll if your dex is higher than your strength. Natural weapon or rapier, but light weapon. So light. Light weapons offer benefits when fighting with 2 weapons. In terms of the damage roll, they function like one-handed weapons. However, you do not deal extra damage by wielding a light weapon with both hands. Light, medium, or heavy, that's armor. Belongs to a weapon group. Alright, picks. Light pick, heavy pick, and scythe. Oh, there's scythe. I didn't realize that. I would have given the champion picks probably. Natural weapons. Now what are light swords? Dagger, short sword, sickle, and kukri. Those are good. Mace, club, light mace. Yeah, so we picked good for this paladin. May have to change up some things. The weapon groups, I mean, for Elzarian, because he, instead of reach weapons, might go with picks. I don't know. We'll probably stick with what we've got there. Give someone else picks. But let's see. We'd go with weapon finesse. And sadly, we can't get better defensively. We would just have to go with that and 2 weapon fighting. You receive reduced attack roll penalties when wielding several weapons. Allows you to gain an extra attack when using full attack action. Without this feat, without a light offhand weapon, the penalties are -6 and -10 for right and left hand respectively. Without this feat and with a light offhand weapon, the penalties are -4 and -8 respectively. With this feat and without a light offhand weapon, or with this feat and without a light offhand weapon, the penalties are -3 and -3. With both the feat and a light offhand weapon, the penalties are -1 and -1. So I think 2-weapon fighting. So I don't know. We're going to make this character and then we'll look at her in the next episode and see how it looks. Pretty weird and crazy, but we're all done for Rayloon. Actually, though, I wish I could rename her. Because Rayloon is not a Thri-kreen or Mantis name. See if I can rename her. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining me. Her name is actually going to be Ray Tethazar. Ray Tethazar. There we go. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll look at her more next time and see if we like what we see. But hope to see you guys in that next episode. So make sure to tune on in. And hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want to greatly help out the channel, check out becoming a member here on YouTube or on patreon.com/fluent. That would be awesome. But I'll see you guys next time. Until then, be well, live well, stay well, guys. And much love, peace, and joy. Catch you in the next one. Ciao for now.